Hi guys, and welcome to another video. Today's a controversial one. We are talking aspartame, the artificial sweetener. Today I'll be speaking about this little devil and the effect it has on your body. Stay tuned and we'll find out if this killer in your Coke can is as bad as they say. So on one side of the fence we have the people who believe it will kill you. It causes cancer. It is a neurotoxic agent and that it causes seizures. On the other side of the fence we have the people who believe it's safe, it's well studied, and it's not harmful to health. Then in the middle, we have the people who are more confused than Big Bojo at a press conference. Well, who is right? Technically, both people. Let's find out more. Let's look at the chemical structure of aspartame. Aspartame is a dipeptide molecule, meaning it is made of two amino acids. One of them is aspartic acid, the other is phenylalanine. Aspartame is completely hydrolyzed in the digestive tract, breaking the molecule into three parts: the aspartic acid, the phenylalanine, and also methanol. So group one, the people who are concerned about their health and the health risks around aspartame. Aspartic acid is the fuel for cancer cells, phenylalanine causes seizures, methanol can make you blind. Okay, fair enough. We now have group two, the people who believe it's well studied and it is safe. One egg has 30 times more aspartic acid in it than 1 can of diet soda. 100 grams of steak has 20 times more phenylalanine in it than 1 can of diet soda. Fruit and vegetables also have a much higher concentration of methanol than 1 can of diet soda. So with all that being said, where did the origin story come from of aspartame being bad for you? In 2005 there was a report that more lymphomas and leukemias were reported in rats who were given high doses of aspartame. So with that information, the good old media did this. Breaking news, aspartame causes cancer. The whole world is doomed. And the general public then did this. But wait a minute, the article said high doses. What exactly were they classing as a high dose? Basically, they gave the rats up to 5,000 milligram per kilogram of body weight. If we size that up to humans and taking a base rate of about 80 kilos as the regular human, that's the equivalent of nearly 2,000 litres as a single dose drink. Realistically, that's crazy amounts. As they say, the dose makes the poison. If you were to drink enough of water, H2O, you would get something called water intoxication. You would poison yourself with water. Again, the dose makes the poison. So what is classed as safe amounts of aspartame? Aspartame is the most studied sweetener in the world. Decades of research have been done on aspartame, and as of this video, it is concluded that it is safe. The FDA has set the ADI, the acceptable daily intake, of aspartame to be around about 40 milligrams per kilogram of body weight. So for the average person, that's more than 15 cans of diet soda per day. If you're drinking 15 cans or more of diet soda a day, I think you've got more things to be concerned about than your aspartame intake. Now, ADI is based on something called No Observable Adverse Effect Level, your NOAEL. The NOAEL is 8 times that of the ADI. So technically you could have 120 cans of Diet Coke per day or as a single dose, and there would still be no observable effect. Obviously, don't go trying to drink 120 cans a day because that's just silly. So the side effects of aspartame. A lot of people say it causes weight gain, it causes your insulin levels to spike, it causes headaches or migraine-like symptoms. It also affects your gut biome. Let's dive in a little bit deeper with these. So weight gain. Aspartame is a 0-calorie sweetener. The whole point of drinking these products is so you're not going for their sugary counterparts. Every study that's been done using aspartame has shown that it actually reduces your calorie intake, so it causes weight loss. It is almost impossible to gain weight drinking aspartame unless you drank absolutely gallons of the stuff. And I do mean gallons, it would be impossible. One issue though with calorie-free drinks is people who use them as part of a healthy lifestyle, they believe because they're having a diet-free product, they can eat more food. Well, by eating more food, you're increasing your calories, so of course you're going to gain weight. So spikes in insulin, again, not true. There has been countless studies to see if this is true, to see if there is an effect of using aspartame and if insulin is spiked in healthy people and people with metabolic conditions like diabetes. Every study that's been conducted has proven this not true from every level possible. Now, yes, it could increase your cravings for sugar. If you're one of those people that finds sweetness to be a craving or cause a craving, then just don't drink it. Simple as that. The only study that's been shown that aspartame may spike insulin levels was done in rats. We'll get to rats a little bit later on. Aspartame causes headaches or migraine-like effects. So again, this is not technically true. Every study that I've looked at, there's only been one that I've found to do with headaches or migraines. And this is potentially only to prolong a headache or a migraine, not to actually cause it. Again, the study did say that this may be down to coincidence rather than actual facts. So again, does aspartame cause migraines? The answer is no. It could be the caffeine in the product or something else that is causing your migraine. So when we talk about the gut biome, there is some evidence that it may affect the biome, but this is very hard to prove. Everything that you consume affects your gut biome. If you are a vegetarian or a vegan, you have very little meat fermenting bacteria in your stomach because you're just not eating the product, so the body does not need it. You will have a lot more starchy or vegetable fermenting bacteria in your stomach. So again, having aspartame in your diet will just increase in amino acid processing or fermenting bacteria than it would anything else. So has this got a detrimental effect on your gut biome? Again, no, or possibly not. It's very hard to prove. As of this video, there is no evidence out there that it is detrimental, but maybe in the future there will be some and we can actually go, well, okay, we were wrong, and this is the evidence for it now. The only people who shouldn't eat aspartame are the people with a very rare genetic disorder, and this is called phenylketonuria. It is basically where the body cannot metabolize phenylalanine, and it can cause some serious health problems. Most people, I think pretty much everyone who has this disease or has this condition, knows about it from birth or from a very young age. So let's get on the topic of rodents. Our good friend the lab rat. Even though rats are very good for many tests, rats are not humans. As humans, we metabolize aspartame a lot differently to rats. So to say that this causes something in a rat and this causes something in a human because it happens in the rat is wrong. So unless you are a hybrid human rat, you have nothing to worry about taking aspartame. Conclusion. Diet sodas are a great alternative to their sugary counterparts. There is hundreds of studies that show that aspartame is safe and well tolerated. If you would like to avoid it because you just don't agree with it or you don't like it, then by all means, avoid it. You don't have to drink it. I will carry on drinking calorie-free drinks because they help me reduce my calorie intake. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure to give it a like. If you haven't already, make sure you press that subscribe button and ring that bell so we can become best friends. As always, if you want to see more of this guy, you find me at Facebook and at Instagram. I'll see you there. Have a great day, take care, and farewell.